Dedicated to the one I love. This is dedicated to the one I love. This is dedicated to the one I love.
Terry and I met in early November of 1966. He was a junior and I was a sophomore at McKinney High School. Our first date was a double date with Ronnie Thomason and Connie Myrick to see Dr. Zhivago at the North Park Cinema. Terry was an aggressive tackle on the varsity football team. I received a mum complete with streamers and his varsity number 76 for each game the rest of the season, as well as his senior year. Obviously, Terry was quite smitten, and he invited me to join him and his family for Thanksgiving lunch. Upon entering his home, the family's 3-pound toy Manchester, Pepper, aka Attack Dog, started biting my ankle. This was Pepper's MO. It did startle me, but Pepper was toothless, so no harm done. But what an icebreaker into meeting his family. Dr. Zhivago played a part in our romance. On Valentine's Day, 1967, Terry gave me a music box which plays Laura's song from the movie, and which still sits on my dresser today. After my high school graduation, May 30th, 1969, we proceeded to Davis Street Church of Christ for a small wedding. Law enforcement was Terry's career of choice. He went to work at the McKinney Police Department as a dispatcher, later to Plano as a patrol officer, a training officer, and then detective. Upon leaving the Plano Police Department, he became an employee of the Sheriff's Office as a lieutenant, then chief deputy, before being appointed sheriff. Little did we know the path that we were headed down. This has been an exciting career choice for Terry, which he has loved and enjoyed immensely. Everyone who knows Terry understands that all major decisions are made with a great deal of forethought. An example of this is when we had been married 25 years. Terry asked how I would like to celebrate this milestone. Since he approaches everything in a studied manner, we actually celebrated our 25th wedding anniversary on our 26th anniversary by going on an Alaskan cruise. Terry is very cautious, especially when it comes to spending money in his personal and business life. He researches, he checks, and he double checks every major expenditure. Terry has always been a car enthusiast, and in 2006, he started looking for a 57 Chevrolet. In 2008, he found a 57 on the internet at an auction house in Tulsa. We went to Tulsa to see the 57, but it really wasn't as clean as he had hoped. Then he spied Purplicious, a 1955 two-door hardtop Bel Air Chevrolet. It was love at first sight. He bought her and had her sent home in an enclosed trailer. The wife of the driver of the car hauler drove her into the trailer. When the driver got to Princeton with the baby, as I call her, there was one small issue. Terry and the driver were too fluffy to open the door to get into the car. The driver's wife was not there either to drive Purplicious off the trailer. I was the only one small enough to open the door, squeeze into the car, and back her out of the trailer. This created a great deal of angst for Mr. Box. I actually thought Terry was going to cry. His first words to me were, "I never thought you would be the first one to drive her." My words in return to him were, I never wanted to drive her at all. I backed her out of the trailer and headed to Starbucks for a very strong coffee. Life with Terry Box has been an adventure that I have enjoyed and loved so much. Please pray that I can handle his retirement with patience and dignity. My rule is, you leave at 8, don't come back to 4, and I'm not fixing lunch. Thank all of you for the wonderful memories.